Hey, we are here. My name's singer-songwriter Byron Gold, and welcome to the third episode of Can't Stop Fashion, Can't Stop Carnival. For those of you who don't know, Can't Stop Fashion addresses key issues at the forefront of society. And for this episode, moving forward, we are going to be supporting black mental health in the UK. So please like, comment, share, do whatever you can to help the cause.
So my name's Alicia. Clearly we have great weather. It's a good thing we recorded the models previously. On this episode, I'll be teaching some of the basics with my co-host Byron about the backgrounds to Carnival. So pour yourself something tropical and get ready for some history, culture, music, and dance, and soca, and some flags.
Are you sad Carnival's cancelled this year?
I'm definitely sad. I should be in Barbados right now.
Oh man.
I would have been flying out July 10th, I think,
Cheers.
Until August 4th. So I'm sad that I'm not going to be out there working up my waist, you know.
So what's the difference between like, say Carnival in Barbados versus Carnival in Notting Hill, UK?
I feel like Carnival in the UK is not as cultural as it is in Barbados.
Okay.
So when you go to Barbados, a lot of people know the culture and they're coming from all over the world. The same way as England as well.
Okay.
But I feel like England has lost what Carnival is supposed to represent.
Okay.
Whereas Barbados, I feel free. I feel like the weather's there shining all the time. And the sea, you can just jump in the sea after duvet, etc. So that is what I miss for sure.
So in terms of the culture side of it, do you think in today's episode we can learn more about what Carnival actually is?
I feel like we can definitely learn some more about what Carnival is and what it entails, because some people misinterpret the whole history of it.
Okay.
But that's just common lack of knowledge. So I guess the whole video would help us to have insight to what Carnival has to offer.
Okay, so can you give us some more insight in terms of what the culture of Carnival and...
So I would say, for example, the costumes. So the feathers, we could talk about what they represent, how Carnival actually started.
Okay.
Also in England, when Carnival first came, which I believe was 1966.
Okay.
And it was only like 500 people. So a lot of people look at it as just like a place where people are just partying, but there's a lot more to it than what it said. That's just, let's just go and have fun.
Okay.
There's other reasonings that I think we'll learn in the video.
Okay. And what's this phrase about Carnival Tabernacle? What's that?
Pardon?
Carnival.
Oh, Tabanka.
Oh, Tabanka.
Tabanka.
Okay, Carnival Tabanka. What is that?
Well, we'll find out soon.
Okay, cool.
Right. How can I forget it? I had it right.
Okay, let's go then.
Right, it's time to dazzle you with some vibes. Let's look at the first segment.
Take a jump up now. Start a wave up now. Start a wine up now, because it's Carnival. Everybody take a jump up now. Start a wave up now. Start a wine up now, because it's Carnival. Everybody take a jump up now. Start a wave up now. Start a wine up now, because it's Carnival. Everybody take a jump up now. Start a wave up now. Start a wine up now, because it's Carnival.
It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival.
Live in the mix. It's DJ Tate.
It's Carnival. It's Carnival. It's Carnival.
Reach the stage, you warming up. Throw your hands down in the air.
I want to see you mash it
Going
up.
across the gearing up to take part of the air. We reach the stage, we warming up. All the parties on the red. Now we going across, every man just line up. Now we come and take the ball of the air. Turn it up, starting jumping by the truck. We gon' jump up for the festival. Turn it up, we gon' jump and mash it up. Come on and make a dance.
It's in front of us, time to get advantage of the stage. It's in front of us, time to get advantage of the stage. It's in front of us,
Be careful. He
He's
is going in.
Time to get advantage of the stage. Is in front of us. Time to get advantage of the stage. Is in front of us. Time to get advantage of the stage. Is in front of us. Time to get advantage of the stage. stage is in front of us. Time to get advantage. The stage is in front of us. Time to get advantage. The stage is in front of us. Time to get advantage. The stage is in front of us. Time to get advantage. The stage. Time to get advantage. The stage. Time to get advantage. The stage. Time to get advantage. The stage is in front of us. Time to get advantage. The stage 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 to get advantage.
Geez, talk about go hard or go home. I cannot wait to see what else we have in store.
It's Sunday. I'm craving some stewed chicken, rice and peas. I'm plantain.
You mean plantain?
Let's not get into that. Go. Let's go check out our new spot.
Hi, my name's Rosita Lynch. I'm the owner of Portobello Shack, 272 Portobello Road, London, W10, Ladbroke Grove. I've had the shop since 2018. It's a Caribbean restaurant with a fantastic chef here. It's really been picking up recently. The last couple of months since lockdown has been loosened. My father, Irvin Lynch, was a pioneer of the local community. He was a fantastic musician, humanitarian and pillar of the community. I've designed everything in here at Portobello Shack myself. We had an amazing launch party, myself and Cheddar, who was one of the founding partners of Portobello Shack. We had a launch party in the village, which is just behind us here in 2018, where we had a massive party with over 2,000 people. It was fantastic. We had artists like Loose Ends, One Love Sound System, Metronome Steel Band. It was a wonderful, wonderful celebration of the community. So the live art piece we have on the ceiling was created at our launch party, and everyone signed it, from Makala to Christopher Feely, lots of members of the local community. So it's a wonderful piece. I decided to put it on the ceiling. And then we also have a wonderful picture called Rasta Sunrise that is painted by my mother, Jocelyn Chaplin, in the late 70s. It's the painting in the far corner. Next to it there are some images from Ishmael Bragrove's Carnival book, with images of archive footage from Notting Hill Carnival. And then the centrepiece is a picture of my dad, Irvin, also known as Ghost, Chicken Eye. There's a nice picture of him there. And then we have some old record sleeves from Trojan Records on the other side here as well. We have an exquisite menu. Our chef, Culture, He's a phenomenal chef. I'd almost go as far to say he's probably the best Jamaican chef, maybe outside of Jamaica. He's a very experienced chef, hails from Montego Bay, cooks with so much love, passion. He's a real hit around here. He also, sometimes, if you catch him in between, he holds the mic and he MCs on top of fantastic music. His menu is just delightful. I mean, we have all the traditional light bites. We have our Jamaican patties, we have ackee and saltfish dumplings, and then for the mains, curry goat is just the most delicious curry goat I think I've ever had. Jerk chicken off the bone, and the brown stew chicken is also delicious. Callaloo, ital, vegan. He makes fresh soups every day. We have plantain, etc., etc. But yeah, culture is a real asset to Portobello Shack. We're going to also be having some fantastic rum punches as of tomorrow, where we have a mix of tropical fresh juices with Ray Leffy proof rum, and also some fantastic cakes as well, ice cream. Yeah, Portobello Shack is back. We have lunchtime specials. Monday to Sunday from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, which start from £5.50, so we're affordable for all pockets. We also do a 25% discount for over 70s and under 18s as well. We do Youth Cafe here once a month, which is for young people to have a platform to display their arts, craft, culinary skills. So we're continuing to develop that at the moment. It's quite exciting. Because we just started picking up from COVID, we're obviously just stabilising the business, but we will start doing, specialist evenings, both for elders and young people. Going to have a projector up there and show interesting archive, film, local historical, interesting pieces. So you can catch us on Instagram, Portobello Shack, hashtag Portobello Shack, also on Facebook, Portobello Shack, portobelloshack.com. And send a big shout out to Can't Stop Fashion and all the young people being creative. Keep going, the sky's the limit. You can be what you want to be, do what you want to do. I never thought I'd have my own restaurant, and here I am. Believe it, be it, dream it, do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
And to think I was about to go and order some takeaway.
Nah, you're not going to do that.
You think you could teach me how to fix a plate like that?
Do I need to, you need to go? I definitely could help you fix a plate. What are you feeling like? Curry goat, curry mutton?
I prefer stew chicken.
Stew chicken?
Oh, what's the vegetable one?
The vegetable one?
Yeah.
Wait,
a Thai curry?
Thai curry? You want a Thai curry?
Well, let's get
I'm not gonna lie, I need to chill after that food fest.
Same.
Let's kick back for some more vibes.
Somebody run. Give me the siren. Bend that. Check that. Go down my girl and bend that. Give me that. Check that. And on your knees and it's an emergency. Give me that urgently. You whining perfectly. Push me like too gently. My girl, you too sexy. You come from an agency, doing it secretly. Dial 911, don't text me. Give me this siren. Bend that. Take that. Put down my girl and bend that. Give me that. Check that. See my money at airport. Airport la ni a jet. Jet ki moun killer. Jet ki moun killer. See my money a Jardel. Et I cap plante patate. Patate ki moun killer. Patate ki moun killer. DJ Tate. Et moyon se bonda. Bonda ki moun killer. Bonda ki moun killer. Tan sa. Si maman ni a airport. Airport la ni a jet. Jet ki moun killer. Jet ki moun killer.
Locotoe make a choche. Locotoe make a choche. Choche. Locotoe make a choche. Locotoe make a choche. Choche. Locotoe. Choche. Locotoe make a choche. Choche. Locotoe make a choche. Locotoe make a choche.
Keisha from Babono. Keisha don't like Roro. But every day you hear him, Keisha them on radio. They say Keisha too meg. Keisha have man on pay. They say Keisha ugly. On her head it full with gel. But Keisha have policeman. Keisha have fireman. Keisha have movetan. So Keisha know to take them man. And Keisha can roll it slow. Keisha can touch her toe. Keisha can send it up and slam it like a domino.
Bang for the bang, bang for the bang, bang for the bang, big bang, biddy bang. Now bang for the bang, bang for the bang, bang for bend on to one drop. What? On Umpa life she hot. What? On Kuya life she hot. What? Yeah, look the life we pot. Bend your back in the quarantine. Roll a thing in the quarantine. Check your thing in the quarantine. Akupi in the quarantine. Now bend your back in the quarantine. Roll a thing in the quarantine. Make it clap, stick, shoot, bend in the quarantine. Hold on. Bend and shake your thing. 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 Bend and shake your 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 thing. Bend and shake your thing. Bend and bend and bend and bend and bend and shake your thing. Bend and shake your thing. Bend and shake your thing. In the current.
Get in touch with the UK's hottest soca DJ at DJ Tate Here or his website at djtatehere.com.
She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. Air freshener is what she puts in her. Air freshener is what she puts in her. Air freshener is what she puts in her. Air freshener. Air freshener. On top the toilet seat, she drill it like a Hilti. On top the seat, she drill it like a Hilti. On top the toilet seat, she drill it like a Hilti. On top the seat, she drill it like a Hilti. She says she not quit, oh God. If she not alone, she fall in love with. If she not alone, could make her come quicker. She run up, take off, she clothes gone in the toilet. She can't wait. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop. She using the freshener. She using the bobby bop.
If beating rum was a crime, I sure to get lifetime. Beat it hard, Carnival. I can say you matter. Jam a girl, go make the sickness minimal. Saltfish in my mouth, and I'm not spitting it out. I running down in the van, I don't get in left. Don't sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get in left. Tap me up with the oil, I don't get in left. The doctor diagnosed with some kind of old sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. I up in the van, oh you see me again.
That was a vibe. Do you know what? When I get a chance, I really need to look into when Carnival actually began.
And on that note, don't go anywhere. If I'm correct, our next guest will help you with that.
Hey everyone, this is Pablo Diaz here from KONK Fashion, and today I'm here with Dr. Holder, the Carnival expert of organisation and management.
Thank you, Pavel.
Can you explain to us the history of Notting Hill Carnival, please?
Well, the Notting Hill Carnival stems from the Trinidad Carnival. And the Trinidad Carnival stems from a combination of African and European practices, carnival practices. The Trinidad Carnival actually was a celebration of the freedom from slavery. So on the 1st of August, 1838, the slaves, we Africans, took to the streets in song and dance in celebration of their freedom. And in September 1966, a lady called Runi Jay, who was a social worker right here in Notting Hill and in perhaps Meanwhile Gardens, invited black people who used to play steel pan, which was a representation of the carnival, to join in her festival in Notting Hill. She actually paid them to come and do a gig in her festival. And so the steel pan came out to her festival. And as the people in Notting Hill saw the steel pan on the road, they joined in. And from there, we had the Notting Hill Carnival.
Yes, that makes sense. What has your involvement been in Carnival over the years?
Well, I came into Carnival in 1973 as a teenager. And because I could sew very well, I was immediately thrown into the role of mask making, costume design, and all these things. That these were skills that I actually brought from back home in Trinidad. I never ever wore a costume in Carnival because I felt that wearing a costume was too restrictive. Carnival is also about self-actualization, creating and helping you to understand what your cultural identity is and what you as an individual are able to give and contribute towards developing the whole, along the whole ethos of the freedom from slavery.
Thank you so much, Auntie Claire, for taking the time out of your day to explain to us more about Carnival, the culture and the history.
Well, it's a pleasure.
Do you know what? This is mind-blowing to think how much history and culture goes into just 2 days and how much it affects the community.
It's crazy because like the whole world is like participating in an event, and these 2 days, like I will book off 2 days of the year just to go. Like I will not work on that day, I will not be doing anything but going to Carnival.
Carnival.
Exactly. Byron, I think it's time for another jump up.
People jumping up in the van, all kind of different things they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is some hooligan. We gon' mash up everything like we have insurance, and tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell down everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach up, they have insurance, cause we have endurance. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, break it down red, 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 red. Yes, make a mess in the place. That's up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. That's the fuck it up with the powder. Yes, make a mess in the place. That's up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. That's the anywhere we go, the place nasty up, dirty up. We gon' fuck it up. Try with the powder anywhere we go, the place nasty up, dirty up. We gon' fuck it up. Try with the powder anywhere we go, it's a mess. It's mass we playing, so don't complain. Can you mash up the pieces soon as we reach in? It's rags, it's flames, it's powder up in the air. One set of crazy people jumping up in the van. All kind of different things they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is some hooligan. We gon' mash up everything like we have insurance, and tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell down everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach up, they have insurance, cause we have endurance.
These matches go strike, fire go light, and for right somebody dead tonight. And people balling, I know they run. Put up the light, turn on the flame, when I done
Boy, the moves, the vibes, everything. I'm actually really sad Carnival's cancelled this year.
Bun Corona. Corona done messed us all up. Boy, long time since I beat Pan, you know. I wonder if one of my girls will come and try it again with me sometime.
Do you know what? I love the steel pan, you know?
I love steel
And I was confused when you said beat pan.
Oh no, I mean the instrument.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I do love the steel pans, but it's Soca that I need when I'm on the road. So let's go see more of the good stuff.
Let's go.
Dear promoter, you see that trust in me? Keep that. You see that clothes in me? Keep that. You don't need your fancy stage, brother. Once a trinity reaching your vet is niceness. Boy, hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reach in your vet is niceness. Yeah, boy, they can't deny we bring the vibes. And I don't mean to be bossy, but they can't party like we. One from my Soca day, but for sure I'm Trinity. They can party like we. Don't matter time on day, we gon' start it anyway. Oh gosh, oh Jah, feel like you're ready, sweetest woman, oh man, yeah. Oh Lord, mama, togetherness and the love is so strong, oh Lord, and we don't care. Reaching your vet is niceness. Boy, hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reach in your vet is niceness. Yeah, boy, they can't deny we bring the vibes. And I don't mean to be bossy, but they can't party like we. One from my Soca day, but for sure I'm Trinity. They can't party like we. Don't matter time on day. Coming in, we ready to go. We gon' make them jump, we gon' make them turn up, we gon' make them whine, we gon' make them free up. It's the place of a canal, in this street botanical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, Montano. If you're coming down from the mountain, Montano. When we Riddim beating in town, see me jumping on the savannah. You could see it already past red for Lado. When the people tell you they cannot wait for God, feel the spirit jumping in tongue. We coming home, the savannah grass, the savannah grass. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na na. Life is so good to me. Life is so good to me. From your wake up this morning, you know it, yeah. From your wake up this morning, you know it, yeah. Watch out, Jaja. Here we love our life now. Everywhere is vibes now. Whoa, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Beside a woman in front to go down and walk up she waist and get on and mind that she body can wind up no more. Cause life is short and tomorrow not sure, so I live like it's my last. Oh, drinks in me and now jump up and wave is the plan now. Just love and girl with the man now. Whoa, cause the drinks are sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go home, no. Cause the drinks are sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Right now I feel like a jam down. I feel like I could wind down. I want to hold on a bumper right now. I can turn bad, yeah. I feel like I could jam down. I feel like I could wind down. I want to hold on a bumper right now. I can turn bad, yeah. Oh, I'm so grateful. I could never give it up, no. When I lost them, can't find my ground, I get up. Turn it around, I get up. Cause you were there for me. So thank you for everything. Thank you for loving me. And you always been right there.
Well, here we are talking about the West Indies, and we're stranded in this bipolar English weather, as you can see. But back to what you were saying, Byron, I think this next interlude will give you more of an insight into the costumes.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, this is Pablo from KONK Fashion, and today we are here to discover what goes on behind the scenes of Carnival costume making. Today we are here with Carol, Milka Precious, and Shona. My first question for Carol is, what inspired you to be a Carnival costume designer?
How it came about, it wasn't something that I actually chose to do. We kind of fell into it because at the time we were working at the Yard Centre, and we were working as the resident dance company, but I also make clothes. There was a problem with one of the designers for the actual Carnival band, and somebody spoke to the band leader and said, "Oh, Carol makes costumes." So they asked me if I could recreate what this woman had designed, and I said, well, yeah. So I went off and I made it, and then as a result I became one of the Carnival designers.
I've been in maths since the age of 2. That's when I first started out. So over the years I've always been with like maths bands and seen how the production works, the designing work, and I've always had in the back of my head that, you know, I can do that, but I never really, you know, went forward and, you know, put my thoughts to the process. But over the last, I'll say, 5 years, I've had like people, friends. I did have friends and people, like customers, say, "Oh, Precious, why don't you design your own section?" So obviously my inspiration is from like people around me, friends, other designers, doing a lot of research on other carnivals around the world. So that's what's inspired me to actually, you know, pick up myself and become a designer. So.
Ladies, what is the process of making a Carnival costume?
So you start with the theme, and then your inspiration from that theme, and then we have to go out and
source the
materials, which can take quite a while because you've got to find what works. It's always that thing: can I get more? How much more can I get?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And putting money down, you have to have the money, don't you? Up front. The process when it comes to the material, that is like the longest part, because it's that case of you get it and then like you can't get it, or it doesn't work the way you want it to work. Whatever they've been shown and they say, I want that, then that has to be that.
You see your costumes on the road, how does it make you feel?
Amazing.
Altogether, wow.
Especially when you see your vision, because like you see it in your head, and when you've actually got it from your head and you're actually seeing it there, you're like, oh my gosh, because you know, you do it and you spend all that time and you have all the sleepless nights and you're just working, and then you suddenly see all these people and you see it and you're just like...
Why do you feel, not necessarily the culture, but the designs of costumes has changed so much?
We're very much into the traditional mass,
yes,
rather than the bra feathers and beads.
Okay.
So we go more towards traditional mass,
yeah,
because I don't think enough of it is seen on the road, and I think it's changing what people think Carnival actually is. So they think Carnival is just...
Because when people talk about Brazilian Carnival, they don't realise that in Brazilian Carnival they have to have certain sections. So yes, they have the bra feathers and the beads, which people talk about the nakedness, right? That's one section, but that's only one of so many sections. They have to have certain sections which are nothing like, you know, they keep their tradition.
Yes.
And that's what we don't have here.
And I think if we don't get that balance, we will start to lose a certain generation as well, because people think it's all about the young people, it's all about the young people. But really it's a family thing, it's a culture thing, it's for everybody.
I think it's more of me, I'm going with the time and what people want. Because if I was to design a section that's old mass, I don't think anyone would actually sign up to go into that section. They're more on the modern mass.
Unless we've got parents who've taken time to really teach us, we have little clue of the richness of our culture, not just Carnival, but the richness of our culture.
My last question for all of you is, who would you most like to design a costume for?
So the first one, Maurice Chestnut, Michael J. White, and Ty Diggs. For the ladies, Megan Good, Nia Long, Jennifer Hudson.
For me, it's all about being on the road, it's about the people that we're creating for. I never thought, oh, this person I'd like to do costume for. Okay. It's in the moment, people wearing the costume, it looking good on the road, and that's it.
Thank you so much for
You're
obviously
welcome.
coming down for today and being a part of the interview. Really appreciate it. We're giving us an insight to Carnival in terms of the costumes. behind the scenes and why things go on. So thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you on the road next year.
So much for summer and back inside a jumper.
Talking about costumes, I've got so much respect for designers, knowing how much effort and time goes into making one costume.
Exactly, it takes a while. Sadly, I think this might be the final lap. I'm not ready for it to end yet.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it to end yet. But where's my flag?
This city can't hold me. My vibe's too high, and my heart it told me jump right now. You will touch the sky. Feel my love unfolding like a laughing flame. All who did not know me when I done, they gon' know the name. Million people coming down, dancing to a song. Love is life and life is love. Blessings from above. Can you feel the love that's in the air? Well, if you feel it, let me hear you say, dancing, moving, moving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say, na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Take me to the river, take me to the sea. Wash over me music, bathe me in your melody. We are such a blessed tribe, sweeter than a million bees. People live 1,000 lives and never feel this free. Million people coming down, dancing to a song. Love is life and life is love. Blessings from above. Can you feel the love that's in the air? Well, if you feel it, let me hear you say, dancing, moving, moving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say, na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na.
When I say I'm fed up with heart, all you feel is joke I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep debating. She say she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, now eat with pen. I sleep and I had a dream, wake up and I make a vow. Soon as everything complete, we saw one out. What I do wrong again, lad? Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name, lad. They say I get hard again.
It could be water, it could be rum, it could be any sea, everything going down.
It could be water, it could be rum, it could be any sea, everything going down. Cause the bottle's over me. Hey, hey, hey. And I'm bouncing through the crowd.
Bottles over me.
Watch out, it does have them gal down on the ground like. Watch out, it does have them gal down on the ground like.
DJ Tate. We don't really watch face. Now you have your preference in drinking. We don't know how everything tastes. But you just buy by the bar. DJ Tate have it by the case. And if you're looking for paint and powder, Dreamland is the place. What do you tell them?
Once you say DJ Tate, just send for the punch and bring out the Bacardi. It's plenty bottles lined up like on a range. DJ Tate coming to mash up the whole party. He don't care what people say.
It could be water, it could be rum. Once I call DJ Tate, everything shelling down, down, down.
It could be water, it could be rum. Once I call DJ Tate, everything shelling down. Cause the bottles over here. And the bouncing to the ground over here. Watch out, have them.
Boom! All the fans of Soca.
Do you know, I'm actually really enjoying all this different stuff about Carnival. I don't want it to end.
I think it's been such a good vibe. I've had so much fun, but sadly, next year we go again.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to please like, share, comment and get involved. This is for a good cause. It's for black mental health in the UK and any amount can help. £1.50p. Please get involved.
And don't forget to donate and visit our GoFundMe page. Any donation is a donation. Hopefully you've learned about the history and culture behind Carnival. You've seen the good vibes and you found new places that you can go to. Make sure you show some love.
So Alicia, we didn't cover it. What is a tabaco? What's it? Tabanka.
A tabanka.
Keep on. We'll start again. What is a tabanka?
A tabanka is like how you feel when you miss Carnival. Kind of like how we're going to feel when we leave here today.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense now.
Well guys, hope you've enjoyed today. My name is Byron Gold. Please check out all my details below.
And my name's Alicia. All my details will be below too. So,
we're out. Until next year. Boom.
She driving me mad. She driving me crazy. I can't understand this, but that is my baby.
She driving me mad. She driving me crazy. I don't understand this, but that is my baby.
I buying she this, I buying she that. I give she the best and all that I've got. She giving me bun when I turn my back. I'm begging you please, I want you to stop.
Girl, you taking this thing overboard. The scent of your cologne still in me clothes. You're telling your friends you just give me blows, but behind closed doors nobody knows. Cause she have the thing where does hold me. The thing she used to control me. I cannot forget the things where she told me. She got the thing where does make me just can't leave her. I think it's that
Obia, Obia, ya, Obia, Obia, ya, Obia, Obia, ya. I just put my hands up the head and bad. Obia, Obia, ya, Obia, Obia, ya, Obia, Obia, ya. I just put my hands up the head and bad. I'm tired of the pain and the constant violation. This relationship have to done.
everywhere I look, where I turn for a solution. My God, there's nowhere to run.
I'm feeling to pack up my things and done.